2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Well, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Handy effort, that one. Examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wow. What a shot. That'll help make a big move. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
He's currently tied for third. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Time for the second shot here on the second hole. That was wonderfully done. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Wow, what a save.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that's currently a couple under for the event. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
This one's looking good.
Oh, just missed. Putting for par.
Looking good so far.
Currently 2 under for the day. The fourth is one of the stronger par fours at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards. What a drive that was.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, that's a nice line. Ouch, that hurts. And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. Just one off the lead after that hole. The fifth is one of the shorter par fours on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
That's some good golf right there.
Pretty good shot there.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. You look to have pulled that one. Putting for a par now. And there it is. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. This shot from 120 yards. And just one shot off the lead. Going with the 8-iron here. This one might need to get down a little. Atta boy, good shot. Setting up miles from the hole. Oh, that's too bad. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front centre of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you said.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Yeah, I think he pulled that one. Pretty obvious, actually. This putt is for a share of second.
This one's tracking.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And that finds him in a share of second. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Second shot here on the 8th. That got caught up in a few of the branches. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Good putters will make these right on 5 feet. And there it is. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Well, this should find the short grass. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, absolutely flushed. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting at +1. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Straight out of the top drawer.
Great touch.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Get in. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. And as we transition into the back nine, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, well played.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, so close. This is a par putt. Yeah, we'll take that. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Playing from 110 yards out. 3 shots off the lead. Opting for the 9-iron. This is looking pretty good in the air.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Ooh, right by the hole. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Now 4 back after that hole. Reach this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot, as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
From around 140 yards here, 4 shots behind our leader. chosen the pitching wedge here. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Just didn't drop. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Birdied their last hole.
Second shot here on the 12th. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Thirteen's a long par 3 measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here.
Trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
It was on a good line. Well, that's a bit disappointing. And this putt is to move into the top 5. That'll sting a bit. An opportunity to make their par. That's tracking. Solid par putt that. To the top 5 he goes. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Yeah, that one will play. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 3 strokes back. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. This one has eyes for the hole. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 155.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Ah, the dreaded pull. Always disappointing on the greens. Good chance, this one. Right up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. This putt is about 17 feet long.
Little birdie look in here.
Surely it's going to.
He'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. And this putt coming up for his par. That gets the job done. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. And there it goes from the sand. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 17th is certainly a fun hole. The question really is, should players go for it or lay up?
Depending on where they put the tee box, Luke, most players should be going for this green. Anything just short and left could find that deep bunker fronting a green, but to be fair, that's not a bad miss. The one you want to avoid at all costs is the one on the right-hand side, because nobody, not even professionals, like a 60-yard bunker shot.
Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 17th. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic. That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Oh, almost went in. And back to the play, shall we? And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And that's for birdie. Well hold. And that will take him to 4 under. He's currently just in second place. Rich, the finishing hole here at TPC San Antonio, very famous with that creek meandering up through the last half of it. It's a great par 5.
Only the bravest of the brave will be going for this green in 2. Just a tee shot down the left-hand side and a layup, a difficult one at that, up the right-hand side. You must avoid the bunkers and the water with your second. Third shot past the creek to a green that sits above you that has 3 distinct tiers on it. Getting it close here requires a deft touch.
Oh, well done. And here we are with the third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Well, that's a handy shot. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Looking good. And that signs off on today's round. And with that, their first round comes to an end. Rich, they look to be in pretty good form today.
They did. It was nice to see some signs of life from this player. I like what they did out there today. Hopefully they can keep it up for the next 3 rounds.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.